select all the tune the body and pull it up, footings pull up, say.
Right?
Well, I've been known to throw around the truth once in a while.
Okay.
0, ignition, liftoff.
Real Talks. We got Malachi. We
There
got
he is.
Buzz.
That's it.
0,
So we're here
ignition,
at the atrium, the location.
liftoff.
It's our privilege today to share with you.
What's up, what's up, what's up? We got Malachi Malay and Nick Simpson. This is the Real Talks podcast with your host, Malachi Malay and Nick Simpson. Listen, every single time, I don't know what. Nick!
I'm coming, bud. Don't worry about it. I'm coming.
Dude, man, like, come on, man. We on money?
I'm coming, bud. I got a special surprise for you.
Man, every single week, this guy.
All right.
Every single
Happy birthday to you.
week.
Happy
Oh.
birthday to you. Happy
Okay.
76
There
birthday,
you go.
Malachi. Happy birthday to you.
There it is right there.
76 years old, people.
76 years old.
You are the fountain of youth, I swear to God.
You know what, man? We're here. 76.
Wow.
You know, people are not believing I'm 76.
Well, you're 76 now. Last show was 75. You blew me away.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're 75. The fountain of youth. What is it, shea butter or something you're
Listen,
selling
man,
at the
hold
store?
on one second. Give me.
All right, all right.
Hold on one second here. Okay, listen. You guys gotta understand what's going on. This is how you look when you're 76. I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. Okay.
Don't put that cake near me. There would be nothing by the time this show's over.
I'm gonna tell. This is a secret, Nick, and you can't tell nobody, right?
All right.
The secret is anything that ends in butter.
Oh, butter.
No. See, shea butter, right? Okay? Cocoa butter. If you get these products, anything that ends in butter, and you apply it to your skin, ageless.
Oh.
Ageless. You be 76 looking like me.
So how much it cost for a container of that?
This
I don't know.
it's $10, man, but this will give you 10 years.
Brick of butter is cheaper. Well, butter. I don't know. You're talking butter. Next thing you know, hey, you remember that show Billy Madison and the teachers putting glue on the face? And
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? Tell the people. And listen.
Uh-huh.
Last show you said 75. You caught me off guard.
Okay.
Give us a little history lesson to Malachi.
Okay, well.
Right here. Tell
okay.
us. I know you got some nice.
I got the
face
shea
products.
butter. But
Yeah.
okay, this is the truth though. The truth is that I really don't know how old I am. That's the truth. I have no clue how old I am. Because I was born in a village, right? I was born in Uganda in an actual small village, right? Well, small meaning in Africa it's 1 billion people, so small is like a couple million. But either or,
Uganda.
Uganda.
Okay.
I was born in a village, but there is no, there is no hospitals. There is no nurses. You're just born in the village by some elder grandma, and that's it. So technically, the only time they tracked my age was when I got to North America.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's where this age comes into play. So I got to North America, and they're like, you know what? What's going on here, right?
So what do? They unclothe you or something?
No.
Check you out like you're going to jail and say, between the size of this and that and his bone structure, we think he is born in the 70s.
No. Literally, they gave us a piece of paper and we just wrote down how old we were. That's it.
Okay, so here's the $1 million question. I
Yeah.
know you people been waiting. You people, how old is Malachi? Sorry, how old are you?
How old am
Malachi?
I? I'm
Yeah.
76.
There you go. He's 76.
I'm 76.
And we got chocolate cake sitting in front of this fat guy right here.
And that's for you, Rochelle Baker.
Huh?
76 years old.
76. So honestly, You want to go with the 76?
I'm going with 76.
All right.
No, you know what? The truth. No, I'm not 76, man. I know some. I know some of you guys believe it or not, but no. But the truth is that anything that ends in butter, right there, anything that ends in butter, you put it on your face, it will give you decades of age. But the truth is that, you know, I'm not 76, right? But I really do not know technically how old I am. I really don't know. I know roughly within.
So do you have brothers and sisters that
I
you were
do.
born with? Are you still
I
in
do.
contact with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know within a
So
year.
can you look
or
at your
two,
brother or sister and say, you look older?
Pretty much that's what it was, right?
For me now that you've been cutting my hair for a year.
Yeah.
We've been doing this.
Yeah.
I honestly think
What would you guess?
my
If you had to guess.
Yeah, I'm 46, but for the record, 1973. I don't dye that, and this is what 2 marriages does to you right here, gray beard. But you,
Well, let me add. Okay. Well, Shell,
I think you're at least my age or older.
you think I'm older than you?
I think you're 46. I think you're born in 73.
Okay. So if anybody want to guess, check this out. If anybody guesses my right age, I'm gonna give them this tube
A shea butter?
of shea butter, 100% shea butter.
I want to bong that stuff. If it's that good, I want to just apply it all over me.
You put this on anything, your skin, stretch marks, anything. This thing right here. Listen, give
Right here at St. T.
Saint T shea butter, 100% pure shea
All right.
butter. It
Isn't
gives
that
you-
wild though, eh? People, for instance, take it for granted that, okay, you know, you get married, you get pregnant, you have a gender reveal, whatever they do nowadays. And
Yeah.
You just go to the hospital and you walk out and go, hey, here's your birth certificate or something, right?
Yeah, it doesn't look
Uganda,
like
there's
that.
nothing there, right? Basically,
Well, no,
basically,
there's
your
other places in Uganda where there is, where it's a city and all, but I'm in a village.
you're in a village.
I'm in a
Basically,
village,
all
you
they
know,
want to do is
so-
make sure you come.
I'm just alive.
You are alive. we're making sure that you come out of mama and you're breathing, right? There's so many different things
Okay.
that people figure out they don't know.
Well, Cindy here is saying I'm 40. We got Miss Baker here saying I'm 39. You got
Oh, he's
someone-
over 30.
and 44 we got right here. Well, you know, let me ask you this. Do you guys think I'm older than Buzz? Let me ask you that. Wesley's 42.
If I didn't have a gray goatee, it would be a different story. I think I'm 22 forever, so.
Either or, you know, I'm not 76.
At the end of the show, you're going to tell me real age?
I'm not 76 though. But the truth, I don't know what my real age is. It's all a guess. When I got to the
That's it. We're
border,
doing a DNA.
it was all a guess.
We're going to find out. We'll do-
Obviously, it was a guess within 1 or 2 years, right?
Yeah.
But it was all a guess.
Well, through my girlfriend and stuff, and I've said this to you before,
Yeah.
you're a very calming, you and I, what do we call us? Yin and yang, or whatever it is. You're very well spoken, very, your demeanor's very even, unlike me, right? So, my girlfriend said, well, I think he's a little older than you are because he's a little more mature. Hey, anybody's more mature than I am because I am a narrow-minded man. But anyways, that's another story.
Okay.
Listen, let's get into some topics here.
Okay.
Listen, we got our first guest. Hey, come on, give me a little fist pump here.
First guest.
He's not coming in yet, but
Okay.
you know Mr. Jones. Hey, everybody.
Okay.
So I want to give a shout out here to another St. Thomas small. Buzz is what, Aaron?
Sorry? Okay. No, Buzz is biblically old.
Oh, I'm old as dirt, but check this out. Never chucked a weight in my life. Who cares? Listen, we got another small business owner here in St. Thomas that finally is going to get paid off, and I'm so happy for Chad Gladys up at the Lyndhurst Variety.
That's where the
He's got a liquor store license.
Yes.
So listen, I'm not all about booze and everything else, but I'm going to tell you something right now. You know what's nice about a small business owner? And I think I might be wrong. Second generation owner. of that gas station. It's not a big corporate agglomerate. It is family owned. They have the right to sell liquor. And congratulations to Chad
Okay.
and the family. You know what? At 9 a.m., you can go up to Lyndhurst, grab some fuel, grab some pop and chips and smokes, whatever you need for your road trip. Instead of waiting like sheep
Yeah.
at the other two stores that you gotta wait, right? You gotta wait the noon hour, whatever it is. Go up there and show some brotherly love. Because I'm gonna tell you something. The first thing I asked Chad was, do you charge more than the liquor store? No, we don't, sir.
Wow.
Right?
That's pretty good.
So there's money to be made in liquor and cigarettes and all the other stuff, fuel.
And that's beautiful, because what I notice about St. Thomas is that they support their local businesses like crazy.
Well,
like crazy. They do.
St. Thomas gives love.
You know?
And either you're going to give them a good product or they're going to...
Yeah, if you give them a good product, they will support.
Hey, listen, here's a guy that's busted his balls to pump gas for everybody in town.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And all of a sudden now he's got liquor. And, you know, like...
Hey.
It's like I had my same story before. Is there only one store in town they sell cigarettes? Could you imagine that? But no, we're like sheep. I'm an NFL football guy, Buffalo Bills fan, and if I'm going to sit there at 12 noon when it kickoff's at 1, well, shame on me for not stocking up for the night before. But give some love. 9 a.m. every day, guys. 9 a.m. you can go get your goods. If you're going on a fishing trip, vacation, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, I want to give a small shout out to Lyndhurst Variety. They're doing a nice program out there, and thank you Ford government for loosening up the choker on selling liquor. I think it should be in every corner store. I'm not advocating for drunks.
Yeah.
But we're going to get into something else later that people really want to advocate about.
Okay.
Needles.
Needles.
Which drives me squirrely. Right? So anyways, you wanted to touch base on some stuff?
Yes. Actually, you know what? Let me give an intro before the guest comes into play.
All right.
Now, our guest is Mr. Brad Jones, okay? For you guys that don't know Brad, he's a St. Thomas resident that took it upon himself to actually, he's seen a problem, and the problem was discarded needles were being thrown everywhere on the street, right? He felt that this, you know, I was gonna say the city, but I don't know. I'm gonna rephrase that. He felt that the city wasn't doing much about it, so he took it upon himself and opened up an organization, and himself goes daily and picks up needles, whether it be he finds it himself or people call in and they tell him where the needles are. Yeah. So, and there has been a little controversy with what he's doing.
Yeah,
so,
we're going to ask the man himself.
We're going to ask him.
We're going to, you know what, we're going to put the kids to bed here, and we're going to figure out what the hell is going on. We had a podcast, and we're only new people. You people. I get some people say, who gives me the authority to give my opinions? Well, go start your own podcast, fella. All right? If you don't like us, don't tune in. Right? This only gets better. So, regardless of that, we had another organization in town that says, for months, I haven't seen a needle.
Okay.
And then I even said,
yeah.
Well, what do you think? Jonesy's planting them? And we've talked to Jonesy, and Jonesy's going to have his time to speak about it.
Right.
Because you and I have come to, we're kind of like, I already said, the equal, whatever it is. I say something, you kind of balance me out. Well, we're going to hear it right from the Bobo Bird's mouth. And then, did he say that, the Bobo Bird? So you want to bring him in?
Bring him in. Bring him in.
All right, let's go, Jonesy.
Yeah. Mr. Brad.
All rise.
Up here, everybody.
Have a seat.
Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. So, hey.
Okay, anybody has any questions for Mr. Brad, let it be known. Okay, let's get down to business. Okay,
yeah,
Brad?
for sure.
So here's the thing, Brad. 2 podcasts ago, maybe a podcast ago, we were talking about needles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And an organization that pretty much does something similar to what you do was suggesting that there hasn't been needles in weeks or months.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do you say about that?
What do I say about that? All I know is what I've seen. what I've gotten calls out to on a daily basis here in St. Thomas, anybody in St. Thomas or the surrounding area that has followed me for over a year and a half has really seen an increase in the amount of calls. Well, I've seen an increase in the amount of calls I've had.
Yeah.
Due to me handing out business cards, to the posters, due to the videos. And how's everybody like out there in the technological world? Have you guys seen my videos? What do you guys think of my videos? What's everybody saying out there?
Now, roughly, guesstimate, how much needles would you say you pick up on a monthly basis?
Well, funny you ask that. I have here, just brought my phone here.
Yeah.
Have some statistics. I have another volunteer. Shout out to you, Rob Butterwick from Toronto there. Work with Rob there.
Trending Zero. Good band too.
Treading Zero, awesome band. They were just up in Niagara Falls there actually, and did a live show. So
Okay.
shout out to you guys. But anyways, back to it. As of 2019, in our heat maps that we've accomplished to be putting in, we have, from August 19th until December 31st, we had 61 entries. Yeah, sure.
So if I go ring ring, not like our promo, I'll go ring
Yeah.
ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just walking down Moore Street in behind on the pathway,
Yeah.
and I found some needles. Tell me, when I call you, what do you start the process in the end result? Go right there.
So the whole process.
You document.
The process is you contact me.
Yeah.
I find out the details as most specifics as I possibly can find out, location, all the details.
Okay.
And I make the time as soon as I possibly can, wherever it is in St. Thomas, from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m., 7 days a week. Currently, going out every day and going wherever it is in St. Thomas,
Okay.
just to pick up the needles. And I've done this for a year and a half now.
Okay.
So
So you pick them up.
Yeah.
You document,
I document
the
it.
person that called.
Yeah.
Then you go.
Yeah.
And then you take pictures, shoot your video, and then you put a heat map. Is this correct?
yeah, there's the
Express
heat-
on what a heat map is.
So with what the heat map is, I can show you guys here. It's a spreadsheet that we come up with. We come up with the details, the drug and paraphernalia cleanup tracker map here.
This is through the health unit.
No, this is my own doing.
This is
So,
all your own doing. Okay.
This is everything that I do myself. So I wish I could show this up on the screen, everybody.
Okay.
But I'll show, like, for instance,
I can
here.
explain it.
So you got a heat map that targets exactly where you picked up the needles.
Yeah,
Right?
we've got
Yeah.
like there's a topical view map,
Correct.
that shows locations. So from the spreadsheets that we've done with all the entries,
Yeah.
from August up until December, we've
Yeah.
came up with, and it's pretty much the same as any city.
Okay.
Is that in St. Thomas? It's from First Ave and Talbot Street all the way down Talbot Street, more on the southern side,
Okay.
but down to St. George. All of Talbot Street is really highly affected with needles that I've gotten calls personally out to,
Okay.
that I've cleaned up, and that's one needle up to 150. If you all remember, out behind the queso station out there,
Yeah.
there was that and I haven't came across any huge number, big huge number, any big any huge number needle pickups lately.
Yeah.
But I did even today. I got 2 calls today. I had to go to meetings
Okay.
this morning, so I couldn't get to them as fast as I'd like to. So
So here's the $1 million question: to put the sheep to bed, the silence of the lambs, whatever you want to do it. So we had our organization chirp in on me saying they haven't found nothing for months. Debunk it. Yes or no? Have you finding stuff for months?
I'm finding needles almost every day. Not
Okay.
not just myself,
Okay.
but through all the city of St. Thomas calling me.
Okay. Then
So-
you know what? Thank you for that. You've said that you take the phone number, you document it, you heat map it. I just seen myself personally.
Huh?
He gets the phone call, the number, the whereabouts. It's all a spreadsheet here. So here's what, and I said in that podcast.
So why sorry.
Okay.
Why do you think they'll say that there isn't any needles in months? Is it because
They're walking the same route? Like, I don't know.
Well, it's funny. Some people say it's because I'm cleaning them all up.
Yeah, that's
Well, you know.
But no, but what I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't speak on their behalf.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just one person, if it's 10 people, how many people are involved.
I was
don't know
hoping
why
that the truth.
I don't know why they've not found needles. What they've done, I know there's other organizations that hand out sharps, the needles.
Should you hand out needles?
I don't hand out. No. No,
See, I have a real problem with that.
I personally don't.
I got. Here's me. I'm not going to handcuff you to this. I really got a problem that we have a needle problem, just like we have a cigarette problem, where people go, phew, I guess they're doing this, throw it in here, and going that way with the needle. So, do we put a deposit on needles? Because I had one person comment, and you know what? It kind of got me out of bed at 2 o'clock in the morning going, well, you don't see a lot of beer cans around because they put deposits on it. Everywhere else in this world, they have 2-liter Coke bottles. Everything has a deposit. So someone will pick it up instead of going, or smack it in there and go like this. Because that's obviously...
So hold on. Are you saying to put a deposit
I think
on needles?
Because I am 100% aware.
Incentive. I could see do an incentive so more.
You think that would work? People would.
Why are we giving? I'm not mad. Why are we giving free needles to shoot up, and they don't come back, and you're out there busting your balls to pick them up, and other places are doing great work. Thank you. Other places are too.
Yeah.
So we're giving away free stuff to do something that's illegal.
Well,
Is that like giving a Coke dealer little baggies? Say,
No, I know.
here's some free baggies to sell your dope. It doesn't make sense.
What do you say about that, Brad?
100%. This is not a one key solve all. Here we go, and it's done.
Okay.
This is so many facets, so many areas that you have to take into account.
Okay.
Why are they handing out free needles?
Why are they?
Why are they?
Yeah.
If
why
they're
are
free, they throw them away.
No, why
Well,
are they? What's the rationale behind that?
And when it comes to it, safe injection sites. I know your guys' views. I know some of your guys' views out there. When it comes to, and I'm not saying I'm a professional by any means. All I know is when I do a simple Google search, what I find and the success rate of safe injection sites, what comes up. Like I could pull up any documentation I was going to earlier.
Okay. What comes up?
What comes up is there's a success rate. There's many beneficial parts of having a safe injection site. Yes, I don't fully agree with just willy-nilly handing out needles here and
They're
there.
not lifesavers.
And I understand.
So when you
For
say
me,
the
I
success,
clean them out.
when you say success rate, right?
Yeah.
What's the success? Is the success people actually getting counseling in the safe injection sites and coming off the drugs?
That's one area that.
So that is actually a happening.
There are different, like across Canada even. If you've
Okay.
have you guys looked into it? Have you guys
Yes.
done simple Google searches
Mhm.
on CIS programs?
Okay.
Yes, but
So you agree with them?
There's areas that I see are feasible that are, that definitely, like even in London, a safe
Yeah.
injection site there, that has been successful.
Yeah, but who pays for it, Brad?
Oh, I know.
That's where I got a problem.
Into the whole
Us guys that don't
taxpayers, then you
us
get
guys that
into-
don't tap the
Yeah.
hand looking for a vein because I can't stand needles.
Right.
A guy like me, I'm just speaking for me. I don't want to paintbrush you guys, but a guy that goes to work every day, doesn't have an e-bike, goes to work, comes home. You know what? Screw it. If I was a drug user, you know what a safe injection site would be? In my own home. These people are out here doing it wherever they can get it because they're that. I'd rather see a detox rehab program.
Can I read something to you guys?
Yeah.
I want to read something to you. This is from 2014 review of 75 studies concluded such places promote a safer injection conditions, reduce overdoses, and increase access to health services. supervised injection sites were associated with less outdoor drug use, and they do not appear to have any negative impact on crime or drug use. So, and that was just from a 2014.
Who pays
So-
for it, Rob? Sorry, not
Yeah,
Rob.
yeah,
you.
there's other volunteers.
Who pays for it? Because no one is paying you to do what you do, because you
No.
do it out of the kindness of
No,
your
I
heart.
do.
So
I
then, me being a guy that goes to work, like, and women in this small town of us that go to work, is my property taxes going up because we have a safe injection site? Just because you have a drug problem?
Well,
And then-
People have drinking problems, but we don't have
Yeah.
a safe drinking site because I don't buy it, Brad. You can give me all the studies you want,
I know,
but
it's
I love what
true
you're doing.
artifacts. Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. This is a legitimate question too. But Greg is saying, like, how do they determine where the safe injection
I know.
sites go?
Yeah.
Because
Meaning to say that,
every business around it goes right down the shitter.
like, whose
Yeah.
backyard is it gonna be in?
Yeah.
Like, if you put them in the downtown core, all those businesses will be affected.
Check out where all the methadone clinics are. They
Well,
don't survive.
We're even talking earlier, right, Buzz?
Yeah.
You and I, we were just talking about, there's homeless shelters here in St. Thomas. There's at least one homeless shelter.
Yeah.
And there's other businesses in St. Thomas that are
It
affected.
affects it.
It affects it.
The stigma is so
to have-
strong.
Because what I'm seeing right now is you're right. You're saying it decreases
it does.
a lot of things.
It's in
All
our
these
city.
points you just said,
It's-
right? But at the same time, it did not say what the increase is.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning to say that, okay, you know what? They're looking after the person that's injecting
Right, the drug.
the drug inside of
Yeah.
them, but they're not looking after the small business person that
Right.
that their
That's
business
being affected.
that's being affected big time. That's
Right.
actually working every single
Right.
day. Nobody's paying for them,
Offset
but they're
costs or something.
absolutely they're
Yeah.
not thinking about the small business. They're not thinking
Yeah.
about the school
Yeah.
that has several kids that this safe injection site is beside. They're not
'Cause-
thinking about all those kids being influenced by people shooting up. So this is what I'm saying. Like, I could see what they're saying. They're gonna save money on the healthcare system, correct?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna save money on overdose. But right now, you're concentrating on the person that, quote unquote, maybe or maybe not chose to take these drugs, but they're not concentrating on the innocent people.
And don't get me wrong, I don't fully see eye to eye with the way things are run right now.
Yeah.
I would like to see, like you were talking earlier, if we have tracking numbers on each needle. If they were found, then that person has to go to rehab. Or guess what?
You're not
You
getting
don't get
we're
any
giving
more
away
needles.
free. We're giving away
That's
free.
my personal opinion. This is, what I stand for is that I'd rather extend my hand to you, give you a helping hand, take you through this time period that in a year or two from now, you're going to look back on it and you're going to say, wow, thank you, Mr. Jones, thank you, Buzz, thank you, Malachi, thank you, whoever, for extending when I didn't even see any hope, rather than just giving me a needle that I could possibly overdose on.
You're
Makes
giving
sense.
them the
Makes sense.
avenue to overdose.
Makes sense.
You know what? I've done drugs in my life. I didn't have to go get something free to go do the illegal drugs. Right? Hear me out. I didn't have to go to the government and go, hey, I want to get high as balls tonight. Give me a free something.
Yeah.
No. I'm going to tell you, I am, and I know I'm not, I love you, Jonesy. I love you too, Malachi, but this is the soft spot with me. Edit that one out. I don't care. I had a problem. You don't need to hit rock bottom. What you're doing is a Band-Aid. If we give them a free shooting spot, you can move that. Sorry. I'll eat it.
I know you will. That's why I'm moving it, man.
Fuck, I'm drooling.
Okay,
But
go ahead.
give them a free safe injection site. No, let's give
But
them.
you know what? What do
You
you
know
do?
how much a
What do
doctor
you
is? So when you have these safe injection sites, a doctor is what, $250,000 a year plus benefits,
Correct.
right? Then you're going to have a nurse. Okay. So let's go tell the St. Thomas people, and we're just talking about St. Thomas, right? Let's go tell the people of St. Thomas, I'm sorry, we gotta go 1.5% more in property taxes for a safe. No.
But or do you leave it and just have the
No.
needles and the people everywhere. I'd rather see a
No,
safe
you have-
injection
you-
site, see the safe injection site, but see it with a rehab with it. So you got rehab right
When I
along
was
with
doing
it.
drugs, if I
So
went to
you-
a safe
you get
injection
off
site,
it.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I'm there to get high as balls and not looking for help. You're going to have your 5% that's going to say, you know what, I'm out of money, I got nowhere to go, I need help because it's a free stay.
Yeah.
And what is the whole rigmarole? I'd rather see a proper
Yeah.
detox and,
Yeah.
and housing for homeless. Like, we got
Well,
the,
yeah, there's many areas that you got.
Anyways.
There's not just one.
And
Gets me all
you're
fired
right,
up.
And you're right. There is an organization I was talking to that actually it's not it's not being promoted whatsoever shape or form in the city, but they do give housing for homeless people, and they do have care for individuals going through a whole bunch of stuff, right? So there are organizations we're gonna bring them on probably.
I'd rather see my money go towards that.
Correct.
If
And
those
I see
people
what
are-
you're saying.
and I met that man, a very good man.
Yes, you met. who I was
Mad
talking about.
respect too. I don't remember his name, but I'm going to tell you stuff like what Jonesy does. Remember, people, this is absolutely FREE. He's not out there as you're going to explain this because I'm going to go to my next question. He's not a nonprofit. He's going to explain that.
Yeah.
He's not out there shelling out brand new syringes,
Nope.
right? He's cleaning them up. So here's my next question. You open up your neighborhood needle network. I got to
Yeah.
get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You open up on another nonprofit, and then you got flack, right? So explain that part.
So hold on. Yeah, because
Explain that
I guess
part.
technically what happened was when
I'm not hating you, but you got time to explain to the
Yeah.
people.
when you first opened up your organization, it was a nonprofit, or it had the words nonprofit in the name.
It had the name.
It had the name.
It was the non-profit needle network.
Correct. So then, several months later, you wanted to turn it into a for-profit. Now that sparked a lot of questioning, meaning to say that if
'Cause
it's nonprofit, why is it for-profit right now, and what's your real intentions?
And hold on before you go. They're not cut off, people, because you are very transparent
Oh.
on your videos,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
he even
Correct.
said, "Show me some love. You think I'm doing good?" Remember, we all watch the process.
Yeah.
It's like the Truman Show with you, or like me, or like Malachi, because we're entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And then when you promote yourself, you're putting yourself out there. But I can see that you're going through this wave of backlash. That's where you got time to explain. What was the backlash from nonprofit to profit? Now because I've seen you on videos say, "I need help."
Yeah.
Right? In different facets.
Yeah. So
Explain.
It all started September 18th, 2018. I was with a friend of mine, and I parked my bike behind the Historical Museum by the Queso Station, and I found 2 needles. And prior to me finding the needles, I interviewed you, Malachi, and Joe Preston, Heather Jackson, and Steve Wookie for the Memorial Race.
Okay.
So I was doing videos already then, and I was kind of seeing some views and stimulation. I've done videos for my past business as well, but so I was doing videos, and so I just did a video of the needles, and within a few hours it went viral.
Okay.
Okay, so then I started thinking, maybe I can do something with this. So I went to the health unit. I got trained to clean up needles.
Okay.
And then I just started finding needles left and right. I thought, you know what? Maybe I can find, find maybe a non-profit organization out of this. Maybe I can find this as a business. Maybe I can find this feasible for me, that I can create something as a living for myself, not to even buy a home with. Yes, to get a vehicle. I owned a vehicle before for 3
Okay.
years, owned entrepreneurial business before.
Okay.
I then on Facebook, I just put it on as the non-profit needle network.
Okay.
Not that I registered
As a
a
nonprofit.
non-profit. Just the wording, because I value my services, yes, but not for profit. So I thought a not-for-profit needle network, that was just a name of identifier of
Okay.
what I was personally starting.
Okay. So.
And then it went from that to another name.
Okay. And how did it go from the nonprofit to
Bill,
your neighborhood?
because then people were making me aware
Yeah.
that I wasn't aware that if you claim to be a non-profit and you're not, then you can get into some taxation,
Okay.
you know, and
Okay.
legalities and.
So you got backlash
And I got
from other
backlash,
place, right?
yeah,
Because
and I
you were
didn't
very
know.
transparent.
I didn't even know. All I know is like I just wanted to call it the non-profit because I didn't want profit.
Because no, but
I
there
was happy just to do it. And that was just a label for my, you know, I didn't know the connotations and all the backlash I would receive. So then I changed the name. And then since then, I've solidified on your neighborhood needle network. I say it as you know when you call me.
That's great. I love it.
I say it.
This guy's got it down pat. I love it.
Your neighborhood needle network is Mr. Jones. How may I help you?
Okay.
You know, and it's good. But so currently, I'm still honestly, Malachi, I'm on the fence as to if I want to take this into a business type of entity and create cash flow in that sense.
Okay.
Or go for a non-profit organization. The only reason why I don't want to go for a non-profit, because you have to have a board of people.
Board of directors, correct.
Your board of directors could vote you out.
Correct. Out of your own
And
business.
you don't
yeah.
have your own say at the
Well,
end of the
yeah,
day.
yeah.
You do, but you
So
don't.
where do you
So-
see? What do you see yourself in a year from now, Jonesy?
So a year from now,
Because
sky's
honestly,
the limit,
honest,
you know?
honest to Christ,
yeah.
me trying to be in your shoes, and I've, we've had some videos together on car wash nightmares
Yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah.
and you help with inside. what's it called?
What with
In and
with
out of the
the
cold?
You volunteer
Yeah,
there.
in the
You
cold,
volunteer
yeah.
there. You're on some other whatever.
Yeah, with
So
those,
where do you see yourself from a year from now? Because everyone has goals. Everyone, like, look at me and Malachi doing this podcast. He'd been bugging me for at least 6 months, and I kept saying no. Finally, I said, "Okay, you want to do it." Then once you have the inertia and the energy to do it, you gotta see it through. You're seeing this through. Where do you see yourself in 12 months?
I see myself, honestly, over the last probably year, I've been somewhat, I guess you would say, planting seeds, showing people, proving to people. One thing I want to get off my chest here that's bothered me is that over the years, people have had an assumption that I've done hard drugs. I want to put it to rest tonight, even for the amount of people watching out there, that I've never done a hard drug in my life. I get so pissed off at that, and I get so pissed off that people have said that I've planted needles.
Okay, thank you.
Those two areas of my life, I don't know how I get so frustrated and pissed off, because I know in my heart of all hearts, I've been around drug users. Yes, and I admit to that. I've been in Narcotics Anonymous for marijuana. For that, now to each their own. All I know now,
There's nothing wrong with the green.
nothing wrong.
Nothing
with the
wrong with the green.
You know,
It's the powders and pills
you know,
and the
and-
needles that screw you up.
You know, and
Never seen nobody get in trouble smoking the marijuana joint.
You know, and for me it sucks, because I don't know if it's for me that I'm cleaning up needles now or whatnot. But even yesterday on my Facebook, this girl had an assumption that I've been on hard drugs, and
Yeah.
I don't know. All I said to her is, maybe you've seen me during my psychotropic or bipolar phases, because I've been under many different medications over 25 years
Yeah.
that have made my health and my mind go
Yeah.
through so many horrific changes that for me to sit here and be here right now talking to you guys, and you guys out there right now, where I'll be in a year from now, I don't know where I'm gonna be. Maybe
Well,
I'll
you
be
want to be
back
stable mentally. And,
stable
and
mentally.
you are,
yes.
because
and that's just a
you're
given.
following this through.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And
Yeah.
you didn't see this no more. Guess what? You're just gonna turn a blind eye to it again.
And we talked about
and
that.
You ain't
You're
gonna
right.
see
yeah.
it. You're not gonna see it. I'm the one out there putting videos out. I've cut back a lot. I've cut
yeah.
back a lot over. Like I could still do. I get calls, yes, but I don't go out. I don't do the videos every time.
So let me ask you this,
Yeah.
Brad. Why a lot of times when you do find the needles, you
Yeah.
actually film it?
I was there. I was really doing.
No, I
it
mean,
a lot.
why do you do that? Why do
Why?
you film it when you find these needles? Because
To-
in one aspect,
Yeah.
you're painting a picture which says, you know what, there's an issue, I'm taking care of it.
Yeah.
On another aspect, you're painting a very scary picture for...
Do you know
Like
why I
St.
do it?
Thomas
Do you
is
know why
a
I do
deadbeat
it?
town or something. You know
Because-
what I mean? But I know.
I'm confident that I can handle that situation. That I've proven to myself over and over and over, not just by myself, with interaction from hundreds of people in the public that have came up to me and have had the confidence in me to call me and say, you know what, can you please take care of this? I mean, is
Okay.
it their lazy? Is it their laziness? Is it
Okay.
their, you know, that they just want somebody else to do it? Is because they don't? There's many things to aspects
Okay.
to it.
So
All
the
I know is I'm
videos-
confident that, for me,
So the videos are saying to the public, listen, I know what I'm doing. I'm confident what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Call me, and I'm going to show you on this video
Yeah.
what I'm going to do when I get
but
there.
not overdoing it as many as I have done, because I get calls almost.
Thank you. 'Cause
every
you know
day.
what? I think what you're doing is
But you
good.
don't put out a video
No,
every day.
not
Yeah.
every day.
Correct.
I don't. And I was, but now I've retracted that a bit.
Because I've seen some people were giving you hate on that, and I got into
property
that,
values are going down.
and I went in that one thread, and I can remember, and don't quote me
And
on
that
it.
is a legitimate,
Yeah.
like, that is a
Oh,
legitimate
geez, no.
concern, right?
Well,
Because
no, they're
if-
only the videos. Like, if you watch the news on TV,
Yeah.
they're saying so much more worse things. Than,
No, what I'm saying, if I'm out of town, if I'm
Yeah.
coming from out of town,
Yeah.
if I'm an outsider, right?
Yeah.
And I'm
Oh,
looking
the
at,
outsiders. Oh,
and
here
I'm
we go.
looking at St. Thomas as an actual place for my family, right? And I go on Facebook and start scrolling, and you pop up because you're
Yeah.
getting a lot of views,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I'm looking at the city as, hold on one second here. There's a whole bunch of needles everywhere. There's a whole bunch of drug use everywhere. I'm gonna change my mind.
Yeah.
So I guess like you did say, you realized that was the issue, and you scaled back on these videos.
Well, it's not just that. It's just also I don't want to, because you know what? There's thousands of needles out there right now
Yeah.
that I just haven't came across or people haven't called me for yet.
Yeah.
You know, so the amount of people, I'd say there's maybe half of St. Thomas that knows about me. The other half of St. Thomas, they haven't heard about me yet.
Well,
Because,
you're
Yeah.
dealing with a
TV.
subject where people don't want to say, okay, this is happening in my
right.
city now.
No, I know. They want
Right?
to turn a
It's a
blind eye to
stigma
it.
of being dirty. Like, who likes to go to the doctor and get their blood taken? No one.
Yeah.
To go to that point in your life where you're going, I'm going to get high as balls right now. I couldn't even imagine putting a thing in
No.
my arm.
Oh,
But those people are at that level.
Yeah.
I got compassion for you. Okay, I got
Oh.
compassion.
yeah.
But I'm not going to give you a safe spot. If you're going to use, just like when I smoked cigarettes, and I've been 6 years clean, half of my adult smoking career, whew, I got it. It's just like a needle. If we can get the stigma that, hey, listen, if we're going to issue you, I'm just suggesting, I'm not the whole higher power. Okay, Brad Jones, here's 100 needles from this serial number to whatever, and if it's found, you'll never get another free one.
Yeah.
Or put a deposit on it. It seems like if you put a deposit, Christ, you get paid, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Imagine that, right? Or, you know, there's a whole host of things, but
Oh, there's
what
many
I
different things
what
that
I
you can
suggest to
do
you,
to-
Jonesy, social media, and I said in my one podcast, is a double-edged sword that's very mean. If there's something in the next 12 months, if people keep harping on you, I like what you're doing. I got mad respect for you. You helped out in the car wash confessionals. You help out with In Out of the Cold.
Yeah.
Just keep going with it. And like you said, and Nick, you said today when I picked you up, you could stop tomorrow and the world keeps going around because everyone at this table is replaceable.
Yeah.
On different
The
levels.
or whatever. Yeah.
But there will be a hole missing. I'm going to
Yeah.
tell you right now, if you stop doing what you're doing, there'll be a hole missing.
Yeah.
You are entertainment. I see the entertainment part of it. I was one of your critics going, I don't think this should be every day.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
wants to see me
Yeah. Yeah.
shoot a video on a car every day? No, you don't
Yeah.
shoot. You know, you place your ads where you do. You bring different things into the picture to make it interesting. Maybe that might be an avenue. Help out someone that's in the needles and say, you know what? I helped this person to detox.
Yeah.
Try that, right? I'm just giving you food for fodder.
Yeah.
But to me, see another needle video is kind of touche.
Redundant.
Yeah. And you've changed it up, and I like how you restricted it because
Yeah.
it does protect our city.
And I do get it. I do get it by you showing the videos. You're
Yeah.
not putting a bandage of issues that we got in the city. We are glad you're here because, you know, some people were thinking you were planting. But the fact that you actually document these numbers so you could go to the health unit and they could pull out these numbers of people that actually called you to rebuttal anybody that's saying there isn't any needles in this city. And the fact that you're putting these videos on there, you have to address this issue.
Yeah.
And that's very commendable, you know. And what Nick is saying too is like, you know, how much videos is too much, right?
Yeah. Well, I was really like, man, the amount that I was putting out there every day.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, like,
You've made a difference.
compared to what I'm doing now. Now I'm kind of, I feel like I'm going more behind the scenes because I'm
Yeah.
still, like, I work with a health unit.
Correct.
I work with the police station from 9 a.m.
Sorry, I got it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
From
Right there. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put back the chair.
from
Okay, hold on 1 second. Put back the chair and get back into the shot.
sorry,
Pull it in. Okay, go ahead.
from
You work with the police station and the health unit.
yeah, so like from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m., 7 days a week, the police station, if there's any residents in St. Thomas that call in to the police station, they get redirected and go to my line, so I'm able to go out, clean up needles in that way. Health unit, work with them, I go out and pick up kits, safety kits.
Yeah.
I've gone out to countless number of stores here in St. Thomas, maybe
Yeah.
even to your store.
You did, I remember. and you
with
dropped
that-
off this,
Yeah,
the
like
injection
kit,
bottle.
yeah, like the kit,
bottles, right?
like yeah, you've got the safety or the sharps kit
Yeah,
with the gloves and the tongs and the documentation.
yeah,
So you have that on site at the store. So if you do find the needles, call me. That's all I ask, and I leave my business card with you. And it's interactive on YouTube. I'm on YouTube, so check me on YouTube. Also on Facebook.
yeah.
Over 400 videos of myself. You know, I don't know where I'm going to take this, what I'm going to do with this in the future, Malachi. You know, because things change for you. You know, music's in your blood. Help for me is in my blood. My journey is to help people. Could it be being a public speaker in the future?
Yeah.
I'd love to be a public speaker. Speak on the facts of, you know, that I've been in group homes. I was in St. George Street group home. I've been in Chester Street group home. I've seen horrific things that people don't ever need to see or ever need to be around.
Yeah.
And from being in that state and having nothing and being homeless, you know, to where I'm at now, and to be having the mindset that I have now and the friends that I have now and having you guys to have me on here, just by me, my actions of cleaning up needles, you know, shout out to the St. Thomas Professional Firefighter Association, Kingsman Club, you know, Kingsman Club, thanks out to you guys, was out to see them last night, and, you know, people giving me money, you know.
Hey everybody, I'm back.
Oh,
Hold it. Bobo bird time here. Sorry.
Close that, Brett.
Sorry, too much coffee.
but yeah, but when it comes to it, I just want to say thanks to, you know, everybody out there that has shown me support and that has given me love, because every day there's a new person out there that's just saying everything like that they appreciate what I do.
Yeah.
And I think it's such a small little action of what I do and the amount of love and yes, money, and yes, you know, it's I love my life. I just want to say thanks to everybody
And
out there.
JJ right here is
You know?
saying, she's saying, hey, just thank you for keeping our kids safe, you know?
Thank
and-
you, JJ.
And just to, you know, bring everything back again.
I see you there. I see you popping.
Yeah, just to bring everything back. You know, anybody that has any
She,
anybody that has any negative feedback
yeah.
towards what you're doing,
Oh.
right?
I just let it go like air. Let it go.
You got some pretty thick skin, because some of the stuff I've seen you getting attacked. Gotta remember, people, he's doing this for absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Thicker skin than I would honestly be for what he's done.
Yeah.
I wish you the best. I wish you mental wellness. I wish, and every time I've been interacting with you, you did a great job. He was the unicorn at the haunted car washes. If you guys came, he had the unicorn head on.
Next year too.
You know, that's right. Fantastic job. Whenever I need you, you're there.
Yeah.
Keep your stick on the ice.
Right.
I think we're gonna wrap it up with you.
Hey,
We're gonna
yeah.
finish.
Neighborhood Needle Network.
Yeah, man.
Give him the
Brad
phone number.
Jones.
Yeah, so it's 519-670-3875. If everybody can see this card here, this
There
is
you
from
go.
Malachi Malay. Up on there, guys.
There you
If
go.
you see it, if you need me, call me, okay, guys? Check me on Facebook and YouTube. I appreciate everybody being there.
Okay, well, Cindy's coming for the shea butter. Cindy,
How much is the shea butter? Tell the people.
shea butter is $10. It could be used for anything. It could be used for your skin. It could be used for stretch marks. It could be used for wrinkles. It could be used for your hair. It's 100% shea butter
You
right
know
here.
what, Malachi? We might have the new entrance for next week. I'm going to give them a little bit.
What's up?
I'm going to use this all week, and you're going to look how good I look at the beginning of next show.
Okay,
How's that?
perfect.
Huh?
Perfect. That's what we're gonna
Fuzzy's
do.
going to do shea butter all week. I'm going to lather in it. I'm just
Okay.
going to make love to it all over my skin.
See, right here, I looked exactly like this in high school. Okay? When I was 14 years old.
You
this-
black men don't age. We already went through that. Black men, black women don't age like white folks.
That's true.
You guys are blessed.
Why do you think that is? If you had to guess.
Oh, I have no clue. I didn't make Adam and Eve. I have no clue. Any man that I've known, a black man, I have many of them. You guys are all youthful.
You know, anybody black right here, right?
Is it the shea butter?
Ask him about shea butter and cocoa butter.
Well, I know with women when they're pregnant, they throw it on their skin, right, and it helps.
What happens?
Yeah, right.
It's no more stretch marks, right?
And it's got better. It's got better.
The shea butter. And I also have African soap. This right here will remove all your makeup.
Yeah.
The most natural thing you're ever gonna have in your life.
Well, I'm gonna try it for a week and watch the video. My entrance next week. I'm gonna come in. It's gonna be a great surprise
See?
for you people.
Sean,
Okay.
Sean knows what time it is. Sean knows exactly what time it is.
It's time
right?
for shea butter time.
shea butter, man.
On that note, let's
Shea
wrap it
butter.
up. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, listen. Thanks for tuning in. Like the page, TRT, The Real Talks, and we're gonna have another guest next week.
Okay.
To be determined.
God bless y'all. Real Talks Podcast. Nick Simpson, Buzz, Malachi Malay. The location's the Atrium.
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 Great place here, people.
See you guys next week. God bless, man.